here at Who's Next Boxing Academy in City of Industry, California, catching up with WBA featherweight world champ Leo Santa Cruz. Leo, we got 3 more weeks for you. February 16th, a fight against Miguel Flores. How's everything going? I know you've been training hard for this fight.
Yeah, no, everything going great. I've been training, I've been sparring good. I've been doing strength conditioning with my coach Andy Aguilar. We're here with my dad, with my brother. We're doing really good. You know, we're happy and we just, you know, we feel good. We feel ready. We feel strong. We feel fast. Everything. We have everything. We've been good conditioning, so I think we're gonna go 100% ready for that fight.
You've been mentioning in recent interviews that you want to look spectacular against Miguel Flores. A lot of people will be criticizing you if you don't knock this guy out, if you don't do your best against Miguel Flores, because there are bigger fights ahead of you should you beat Miguel Flores on February 16th. What do you say about all those critics?
You know, there's gonna be critics, you know, but at the same time, you know, I'm happy that they think highly of me, that they think, you know, I'm, you know, really good. Me, I just consider myself, you know, a fighter that, you know, I train really hard in the gym, and I just leave everything to my training here. But I consider myself the same as any other fighter. You know, they throw punches the same as me. When we go up there, we both come to fight, and I don't consider myself superior than nobody else. So, you know, people that are saying that Flores is a taxi driver or not a good fighter. You know, I think any fighter that gets up in the ring deserves the respect, because, you know, they come to fight, they put their life on the line, and it's you know, this is a sport that anything will happen. Anybody could come and, you know, take away what's yours.
Some of these people do not follow the sport as closely as other people do. So,
yes.
In other words, they're just fans.
Yeah.
Let's talk about one of your rivals. Carl Frampton lost a decision against Josh Warrington on December 22nd. You've been keeping a close eye on the former world champ, Carl Frampton. He lost this fight. Would this change your future plans of facing Carl Frampton for the 3rd time again, because he lost this fight against Josh Warrington?
No, it don't change. I could still fight him. You know, there's still gonna be a good fight because we have 1-1, so there's still unfinished minutes right there. So if it was for me, I'll give him the 3rd fight. You know, we could still fight the 3rd fight. But also, I'm interested in Warrington since he beat Carl Frampton. He is the IBF champion, so I would like to unify. You know, but you know, I still have that fight with Carl Frampton, and if the people want it, we'll still give it to them.
Cham, we're on the same subject. Another one of your former opponents, 3-time world champ Abner Mares, has been saying that he took up to a next level by taking this fight against Tank Davis on February 9th in Carson, California. He's been saying all over the news, why is it that someone like Leo Santa Cruz did not take the challenge of facing Gary Russell right away?
They didn't come and they didn't offer me the fight. You know, I've been saying I wanted to unify, and they came in. I don't know if Gary Russell wasn't ready or if his hand is still hurt or something. But nobody came and offered me that fight. If they would have came and offered me that fight, I would have taken it. I've been asking for it. I said that I wanted to unify, but I don't know. They won't talk or anything about that fight. But if it was up to me, I would fight him. But I don't know what's going on right there. But I want to get this win against Miguel Flores, and hopefully goes good. Everything. I want to unify against Gary Russell. That's what the fight I'm gonna focus on 2019, and hopefully it happens.
What did you think of the Microsoft Theater? You were in attendance this past weekend, witnessing the fight of Jose Uzcategui against Caleb Plant. I just asked you, you say you enjoyed the fight very much. What did you think of that venue thus far?
The venue, you know, is different than other fights. I have never fought in a venue like that. That is a little bit
like
more
a theater.
Yeah, like a theater. You know, the ring is in the stage, and the other fans are over there. I don't know if it's a good view for the fans, but you know, I leave it up to the fans to see if it's a good view or not. Me, it's good because it's small venue. You know, small venue right there. It's where a lot of people could go and watch, enjoy a good fight. And it's inside, and right now that it's raining and it's cold, it's good because we're gonna be inside. So I think it's a nice little venue.
So you're saying, champ, Gary Russell wasn't ready to take on a big fight like yours on a bigger venue for the unification of the titles? They never mentioned to you that Gary Russell was ready to take up your fight.
No, I said I wanted to fight Gary Russell. I said I'm ready to unify. I wanted to unify, but Carl Frampton was going to fight with Josh Warrington, so that fight couldn't happen. Oscar Valdez, he's with Top Rank, so I think that's harder to make. And Gary Russell, I said I wanted that fight, but they never came and told me, oh, you were gonna fight that fight. I didn't get no response, nothing. They just came and told me I'm gonna fight Miguel Flores. I said I'm ready. I'm right here to fight.
What would be the ideal venue for you to fight Carl Frampton? You're saying, champ, that you will give Carl Frampton the third fight.
Yeah, if it happens, I would like it to be in Vegas again. Like, you know, it was a great atmosphere. People from over there flew over here, and it was a great, great venue. And right there, the atmosphere, it felt really, really, electrifying, and I loved it.
How do you feel about the fact that your fight will be televised on the Fox network? More people, more fans will be watching. Millions of fans will be able to tune in your fight on February 16th.
I'm very happy, to be on Fox. Millions of people are gonna watch it. I think I'm gonna get a lot more fans, and more people are gonna know about me, about Leo Santa Cruz, and that way, I could continue to grow.
What's the one thing that you be protecting yourself against someone like Miguel Flores? What's its strength as a fighter?
I think, he has to protect the body. He works the body really good. He has a good right hand, so I'm going to be protecting those things. I just good defense, be smart, and just go out there and just do what I'm training here. Just do my perfect punches and just move really good, and I get cut those good shots.
Thank you for your time. You heard it from the champ, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
he's not dodging anybody.
Nope.
He wants Carl Frampton still for the third fight. He wants Gary Russell. His fight against Gary Russell was not offered. In the meantime, he'll be facing a tough opponent, Miguel Flores, on February 16th from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles, California. Thank you very much, champ, and keep training hard. Thank you.